Betty. Betty?
Yes, Mr. Kelly.
What is the matter with you? You've been off with the Pixies all morning.
No, I haven't. I've been right here.
Betty.
I'm Miss Kelly. I'm just trying to work out what to get Uncle Seth for his birthday.
Uncle who?
Uncle Seth's from Walgett. It's his 90th birthday and I want to get him something special.
Just being round for your 90th birthday is something special.
Oh, I don't know. What do you give a man who has everything?
Oh, gee, I hate that expression. A man who has everything. Betty, no one has everything.
Uncle Seth just about has.
Oh, yes. And what exactly does he have?
Oh, arthritis, rheumatism, boils, dyspepsia.
Stop it.
Granny reckons he's had just about every medical condition known to man.
Well, what's that got to do with presents?
Well, I can't give him scotch because he's got an ulcer, and I can't get him chocolates because he's a diabetic, and aftershave brings him out in a rash.
What about a good book?
He can't read. He just lies around in bed all day.
Well, why don't you knit him a nice pair of bed socks?
Oh, he'd never wear them.
Why not?
He hasn't got any legs. He lost them during the war.
I don't want to know.
Oh, he's had a very interesting life.
Yeah, sounds like it, medically speaking.
Oh, no. I mean the things he's done. You know, when he was younger, he was a sailor and a boxer, and he even grew coffee in New Guinea.
Yes, it's really amazing the things you can find out about your family.
Yeah, like what my cousin Violet got up to with Wayne Peterson in the shearing shed after the B&S ball.
No. I mean your family history, genealogy.
Oh, you mean like what Aladdin had? The genealogy of the lamp. What would you do if you had 3 wishes?
Believe me, Betty, it'd only take one. No, I'm talking about the study of your family tree, which in your case is where they store their nuts for the winter.
Mr. King.
No, I mean your ancestors. Do you know, it's really fashionable to claim that you're descended from Russian royalty or British nobility or the First Fleet.
Oh, you mean like me?
You?
Yeah, my ancestors were part of the First Fleet.
Wow, Betty, how come you haven't mentioned that before?
Oh, well, I don't like to boast.
Oh, don't listen to her. Betty, stop talking rubbish.
It is not rubbish. My mum says my great Uncle Humphrey was one of the first settlers.
Oh, piffle.
Mock me if you will, Mr. Kelly, but he and my great
Betty.
great Aunt Esme were pioneers of this great brown land, this island continent we call our home, this I love a sunburn.
Oh, give it a rest.
Oh, you're just jealous.
Me? Jealous of you?
Yes, you, jealous of me. Because I am descended from pioneer stock.
Betty, you're descended from chicken stock.
And you're not related to anybody famous or anybody important.
He is so.
See, I am so. Who?
Me.
Hey?
Me. I'm famous, don't you remember? I was a 1 millionth customer at the shopping mall.
Oh, gosh, she's me, Mr. Kelly. Of course, who needs pioneers and explorers in your family? You're related to Miss Lemon Tree Shopping Mall.
That reminds me. How's it going with you and Tony?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a bit strange lately.
Why?
Oh, it's this girl at work, Shelley. I mean, she's really nice.
Bet she's making a play for him.
No, she's just been tagging along lately. She's lonely and she hasn't got any friends.
I see.
I wouldn't mind her coming along occasionally. It's just that she's beginning to cramp my style.
What style?
What?
Nothing. Well, there's only 2 things you can do, and seeing as you're too wussy to kill her, you'll just have to find her a blind date. What's she like?
She's a really nice person.
Oh, that bad, eh?
No, she's not. She's just a bit dull, that's all.
Well, then you'll just have to find her someone who's okay looking, but not too bright.
Why?
Well, because then they won't be awake up to your little plan.
But who do we know like that?
Hi, Sam. Hi, Jenny.
Ask and you shall receive.
Ben, what are you doing on Saturday night?
Nothing, what?
Well, you see, there's this party.
Party? Did you say party? I love parties. I'm a party animal.
Sorry, Arthur. You're not going. How come? Why can't I go? Well, because this is not a children's party. This is a party for mature, sensible adults.
Aren't you going either?
No. Sometimes you're a very easy person to hate, Arthur.
Ben, about this party.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Count me in.
Well, I was just wondering if you'd be interested in a date.
Oh, I don't know.
Why not?
Well, you see, we live in the same house, and I don't think it'd be a good idea if we got romantically involved.
A date with me?
Oh, that's a relief.
What do you mean? mean?
I'll go out with you.
Calm down.
Listen, Ben, what she's trying to say is you're not going out with anyone at the moment, are you? Him, are you kidding?
What's that supposed to mean?
Man, you go out with less women than I do.
Shut up.
Well, you see, Ben, Sam's got this friend.
Oh, no, forget it. Look, I'm not interested in any blind date.
I am. What's she like?
Look, Arthur, I know how those things work, and this girl is going to have to be seen to be believed.
Well, actually, you're right there.
He is?
I am?
Yeah, it was a silly idea anyway.
Yeah, you got it there. I mean, you have to be really desperate to go on a blind date.
That's why we asked you.
Yes, poor Shelley.
This won't work.
I know, but imagine what it must be like to be so good-looking that no one ever asks you out.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. That's the way it is with beautiful women. No one ever asks them out.
Yeah, because they'd say no.
No, they wouldn't. They'd say yes.
Yeah, but heaps of guys are asking him out.
No, they're not. Heaps of guys aren't asking them out. Heaps of guys are thinking the same way you do. Heaps of guys are thinking that heaps of other guys are asking them out. In the end, no one asks them out.
So that's why I never get asked out.
Marvellous girl. Wonderful sense of humour.
And why Sam gets asked out all the time.
Arthur, do you think I can trust these two?
Depends how gullible you are. I'd make sure all my bases were covered. Well?
Oh, all right, it's a deal. I'll go on this blind date.
Great.
As long as I get to take her out first.
Yes, it's been lovely to talk to you too, Auntie Glad. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Who's that, Dad?
Oh, that was your great Auntie Gladys. You remember her. You met her at Christmas time.
Oh, you mean the old lady with death breath.
Jennifer.
It's true, Dad. Why do all great aunties that you only ever see once in a blue moon all have breath that you could strip paint with? Yeah, and I always want to kiss you.
Oh, stop it, you two. Harper, go home.
Okay. So, what was she ringing about?
Well, actually, I rang her. I just wanted to find out a little bit about the Kelly family history.
So, are we related to anyone famous?
We, Grasshopper?
All right, you then. Picky, picky, picky. So, what was the word from Aunt Glad the exhaler?
Well, she just gave me some more names of a few more family members and told me where they came from.
Yeah, where did they come from?
Dubbo, and before that, around Wangaratta.
Where?
It's in Victoria. Get the atlas and I'll show you. According to Auntie Glad, the Kellys moved from around Wangaratta in the 1880s, 1890s.
Here you go.
Thanks. Now, let's see, Wangaratta, Benalla, Beechworth, just up the road from Glenrowan.
Who's Glen Rowan?
Not who. Glenrowan's a very famous town, Arthur. That's where they captured Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly?
Oh, that'll be Shelley. Hi, Shelley. Come in.
Thanks.
Shelley, this is Jenny.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, me too. So, looking forward to a hot night out with our resident hunk of spunk?
Oh, look, Sam, I don't think this is such a good idea.
Oh, nonsense. You'll be fine.
I've got indigestion. I always get indigestion when I meet boys.
Just relax. Don't be silly.
Oh, that's better. Look, Sam, maybe you should just tell Ben that I rang and I couldn't make it.
Just sit down. Ben's really looking forward to meeting you. He's just out the back.
Yeah, we'll go and get him. Don't believe it. Ben's blind date really is blind.
No, she's not. She's just a little bit short-sighted.
A bit. Did you see those glasses?
Don't mention the glasses. She is very sensitive about them.
What do you think she'll like, Ben?
If she ever sees him. She doesn't like wearing her glasses on dates.
Hi, guys. Hey, is Ben's date here yet? Yeah, she's in the lounge.
Anyway, Shelley reckons she doesn't care about looks. She goes for guys with good personalities and deep, sexy voices.
Well, she hasn't got much choice, has she? Hi there.
Oh, hello, I'm Shelley.
I could tell that just looking at you.
Oh, you could? You know, Sam's told me so much about...
You have?
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, me too, I guess.
You know, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you're not as tall as I expected you to be.
How tall do you want? I'm only 9.
What? Oh, my goodness, you're not Ben, you're just a little kid.
Yeah, but I've got a deep, sexy voice for my age.
Shelley, this is Ben.
Oh, what? Oh, hi.
Yeah, g'day.
Well, we can't stand around chatting all night, can we? Let's get going, Ben.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Shelley!
Oh, coming. Oh.
Good idea. Let's go this way.
Hello, where have you been?
Oh,
I'm just at the State Library researching the history of the Kelly clan.
And?
Well, do you realise that our part of the Kelly family used to be potato farmers back in Ireland?
So?
So, don't you think that's interesting?
Fascinating. So it chips off the old block. What about Ned Kelly?
What about him?
Well, are we related to him?
In a word, no.
Bad luck, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, it really doesn't matter, Arthur.
Yes, it does. I told all the kids at school. I was even going to put a letterbox on Arthur's head and bring him in for show and tell.
You were not.
But it would have been fun.
Don't worry, Mr. Kelly. I still like you,
Oh, thank you, Arthur.
even if you are a nobody.
Wow, wasn't that great? Didn't we have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot for dinner, Ben.
Oh, here, that's okay. Look, how about I go put the kettle on, eh?
Good idea. Ben. So, what do you think of Shelley?
She's really nice.
No, but I mean, are you going to invite her to the party on Saturday, you know, officially?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, it's obvious that she's not interested in me.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, she spent the whole night chatting up every other guy in the place.
But she really likes you.
Sure, Sam, nice try, but I don't need the knockback.
Shelley, how could you behave like that?
Oh, I didn't mean it.
What did she do? Well, we just sat down the place and she goes and wanders off for half an hour.
I was in the toilet.
Oh, you were not in the toilet. After 20 minutes I went in there looking for you. You were not in there.
I know, I was in the men's toilet.
What?
I misread the sign on the door.
Yeah, sure.
I did. I was in the cubicle when they came in and I couldn't leave until they'd all gone.
Oh, Shelley, I told you to wear your glasses.
I get embarrassed wearing my glasses.
And you don't get embarrassed in the men's toilet?
Only if I don't stay hidden in the cubicle. Anyway, I'm really sorry.
Oh, and then when you did come out, you just spent the rest of the night chatting up every guy in the restaurant.
Not deliberately. I thought they were Ben.
What?
Well, I couldn't find the table, and every time I sat down next to who I thought was Ben, it wasn't.
Shelley.
What a disaster.
Not exactly. I got 2 invitations to dinner, 3 to the pictures, and 1 I'd rather not talk about.
Tell me, Jenny.
And now I've made a fool of myself, and Ben won't ask me to the party on Saturday because he thinks I don't like him, and I do.
Sorry, Shelley. Looks like you've blown it.
Not quite, Sam. Leave this to me. Right, you. It's time you learn a few facts of life.
Pardon?
You are that guy in there?
Well, yes, but
Listen, lady, we women have spent too long playing second fiddle to men's egos. I'm here to tell you that the revolution has begun.
What?
Listen, that guy may be a wuss. He may be a worm, but he's your worm. If you want him, you're just going to have to go out and take him.
Oh, but I can't do that.
There is nothing a woman can't do.
Oh, but...
No buts, no prisoners. You know what has to be done. Go get him, Tiger.
Yes! I am woman. Hear me roar!
Oh, Shelley, the kettle's boiled.
Yes, and so have I. What's it to be, Ben? Coffee? Tea?
Pleased to meet you. I'm meeting Kelly.
Shelley, wait!
I've just been kissed by a dirty old man!
Great. Thank you very much for your time. Bye. Girls, come in here, quick.
What is it, Dad?
Well, I've just been talking to the Wangaratta Historical Society. Oh, Ben, look, about this evening.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Kelly. I finally met a girl that I like, and you go and make a play for her.
You make a play for her?
You Jezebel.
You got to admit that was a pretty low act.
I didn't do anything.
That's not what Ben said.
She just threw herself at me.
And you were quick enough to catch her.
I didn't catch her, she caught me.
There's just no accounting for some women's taste.
Oh, stop. Yeah. Now, listen, do you want to hear about the Kelly family or not?
Oh, all right.
Right. Well, about 1880, we had this relative named Reginald Kelly.
So?
So, he was described as a, quote, notorious and colourful local identity.
I don't get it.
Well, he was a crook. Or he could have been a crook. Or he could have been a bushranger.
Oh, you're not still going on about this stupid bushranger business, are you?
Yeah, but listen, this Reginald Kelly had a nickname. Are you ready for this? Half Moon.
You mean he flashed half his bottom at passing dark?
Not that kind of moon. How come you know about that?
Just must have read it in a book.
Yeah. Well, you see, all the bushrangers at the time, they all had nicknames. You know, Captain Moonlight, Captain Starlight.
But did the lady from the Historical Society say he was a bushranger?
Not exactly, but she's going to send more information.
Oh, this is getting silly.
No, it isn't. I've got a feeling about this. I bet he only went out at half moon.
Dad!
Yeah, at half moon when there was just enough light to rob the stagecoach and just enough dark to hide him from the troopers. That's why they called him Half Moon Kelly.
Either that or he wasn't too bright.
So, you see, Arthur, the Australian bushranger was a bit like Robin Hood. He robbed from the rich and gave to the poor.
So then the poor people had all this money, so they weren't the poor people anymore. They were the rich people.
Well, yeah.
And then the rich people who used to be the rich people didn't have any money anymore, so they must have been the poor people.
Well, not exactly. You see...
So after he robbed the rich people and gave it to the poor people, he'd have to go out and rob the poor people who were the rich people and give it to the rich people who were the poor people.
I think we better start again.
Why don't they have bushrangers anymore?
They do, but today they're called the Taxation Department.
Thank you, Miss Wilson.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, don't you think you've bored Arthur enough with these stories about Half-Wit Kelly?
That's Half Moon Kelly.
Oh, whatever.
You're not bored, are you, Arthur?
Oh, just a bit, but I figure I can humour you a little while longer.
Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, Shelley, hi. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Kelly.
Look, about the oven. I'm really
sorry.
No, I didn't mean to... Shelley, are you here to see Ben?
Yes, is he in?
Ben! Yeah? Come out here, there's someone here to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Kelly intercom system. I learned it from the kids.
Yeah, who is it? Oh, hi, Shelley.
Ben.
Listen, about the other night, there's something I want to say. No,
you first.
You...
Ben, I'll go first. Look, I was just wondering if you'd like to go to the party with me on Saturday. Before you answer, you tell me what you're going to tell me.
Oh, well, it's just that when I saw you kissing Mr. Kelly, I couldn't help thinking, oh, God, I wish that was me.
You wanted to kiss Mr. Kelly?
No, I mean, I was...
It was a joke.
Oh, yeah, right. So, Saturday night?
Oh, I'd love to.
Now, about that kiss?
Well, how do you like that? That man's got some nerve.
What man? What are you talking about?
Tony.
What about Tony?
Let's just say I heard rumours. Rumours, mind you, nothing concrete about him and Angela Pitt. So I thought I'd go over there and see him. Give him a chance to grovel and tell me how marvellous I was, and you know what he did?
What?
He dropped me. He dropped me for Angela Pitt. What are you doing?
Oh, I came to see Ben. We're going to the party on Saturday.
Oh, are you? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for both of you. Because now I've got someone to go to the party with. Don't you just hate going to parties by yourself?
So much for Saturday's big romance.
We've still got right now.
Just try to stop me.
Hey, Dad!
He's in the kitchen.
Oh, hi, Shelley.
Hi, Jenny. Does it ever stop around here?
Oh, it gets quiet about 3 in the morning.
Now, where were we?
I knew it!
Well, I didn't do it. I didn't touch her.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
This letter.
Oh.
Sorry, Ben. 3 strikes and I'm out. See you on Saturday.
Oh, Betty! Jennifer, open this, please. Oh, Betty!
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
Oh, I don't know how to break this to you, Betty, but you're not a first fleeter after all.
What are you talking about? Of course I am.
Not according to this.
According to what?
This little list. This is an official list of persons aboard the First Fleet.
Well, I don't understand.
Well, your old Rellos weren't on the First Fleet. Read it and weep.
Well, but my mother said they were.
Well, your mother's wrong. Either that or she's been telling you porky pies.
My mother would not ever.
Whereas I, Martin Kelly, have just received official correspondence concerning and appertaining to, vis-a-vis, one Reginald Half Moon Kelly. Jennifer, please relate to the missive.
What?
Read the letter.
You say so? Half Moon Kelly was a familiar figure on the highways around Wangaratta in the late 1880s,
How do you like it so far?
riding his faithful old mule, Barney.
Barney? Bushrangers didn't ride faithful old mules called Barney. They rode great fiery steeds called Midnight and Lightning and Silver and Tonto.
I thought Tonto was an Indian.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just reading what it says.
Give me that. Kelly was an itinerant carpenter who specialised in cutting out the half-moon shapes so often found in outback toilet doors. Hence his name, Half Moon Kelly.
Oh, there's more. It says that Half Moon Kelly finally settled in Dunedoo, 100 kilometres from Dubbo, where he continued to ply his trade and became known as the Funny Dunny Door Man from Funny Dunedoo.
That's not fair. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh, there, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, stop patronising me, woman. Remember, your ancestors weren't on the first ship to Australia.
Who said they were?
You did. You said they were first fleeters.
Oh, not that first fleet, the proper first fleet. The first fleet of bullock drays that took part in the Great Walgett Land Rush of 1860.
Oh, no.
So my mother wasn't telling porcupines, was she?
No, probably not, no.
Am descended from the pioneers, aren't I?
Oh, probably yes.
Those brave men and women who ventured forth into the unknown, who fought against the elephants.
That's elements.
Did them too. I tell you, Mr. Kelly, they loved a sunburned country.
Hello, she's off again.
A land of sweeping plains, of ragged men and rangers.
And Betty's without brains.